high percentage pass when you throw it. That route, because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, and the ball can get to do some work afterwards.
A first down carry for Henry. Darius Leonard, last year's leading tackler as a rookie in the NFL, in on the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go with their leading rusher from the season ago. This is Aaron Jones, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Derrick Henry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And some nice running, going to get him down close to a 1st down at the Rams' 23. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. That's complete. It's Gordon. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Now Jones. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Go. Ready? Yeah, let's get set. Watch out.
Here's Dalvin Cook, 3rd year back from Florida State. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Cook. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
That's all right.
All right, grease board, head, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That good for 19 and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They run again on first down. Cook. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Now Wentz. He's got Smith here. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll run with Cook. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Down there. It's Hines. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Waiting. You ain't doing nothing today.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it, and he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On second down, it's Jones. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Open man is Gordon, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, it's Henry.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Now Bridgewater gets this one to use check. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for 3rd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. He gets it to Brown, complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. A final shot before half for Wentz. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear boom action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up on Levante David. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him. This is Henry. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Stop short of the goal line. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Trying to punch it in with Henry into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal. 36, 1-yard line.
Hey, watch this, watch this. Set, go. Check 50.
On 2nd down now. It's Henry, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Third and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. Here's Henry, and across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point good by Prater, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Now a run with Cook. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Watch the pass. Hey, Q. Hey, 4-2, Q. 51, Mike. 51. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Hey, stand.
Wentz now to throw. Completes it to Hardman. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
A gain of 22 yards.
Hey, 4-2,
Los Angeles.
5.
On 1st down, Wentz. Complete. Smith has it. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On 2nd down, Cook. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Throwing on 1st is Wentz. He's going deep for Brown. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. This is caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Jake Kumaro, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter. The Niners on third down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. Here it's 3rd and 3. On third down, Henry. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. The Niners on third down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 14. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. I'm on. Watch the safety creep. Off. 56 to Mike. 56 to Mike.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Let's go.
At their own 23-yard line.
Go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. To throw, it's Wentz. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively.
CJ, tell me how that was PI.
Because of that, it's been very, very hard for
Tell me how that was PI for me.
You're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49.
CJ, tell me how that was PI.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They run it again with Cook. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. First down. Here's the run with Cook. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Man, the States know there wasn't no PI, bro. If I say it, bro, he got the penalties turned all the way up on this hole.
Sunday. Hey, seam 6.
Throwing on 2nd and 3.
Bro, they didn't even let me bump him, bro. That's
and this
okay.
will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
On first down, Cook. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Some options on 2nd and short. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, it's Cook.
Bro, be for real, bro. That man not cutting back like that. This game is terrible, bro.
Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 7 on the year, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes.
Well, I tell you,
The extra point,
that's some serious.
He gets it to go, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Bro, that shit was fake as hell, bro.
This will be taken in at the 1.
CJ, you know that shit. How that man spin back like that so fast, bro?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game
Boy,
this close,
you
got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Here's Bridgewater. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Now it's Henry, and he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Goddamn, accelerated clock.
Now Bridgewater. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henry. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Bridgewater to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win.
Bro.
And that's off the right.
Oh, my God, bro. That's why I hate y'all niggas, bro.
It's no good.
Oh,
my
goodness.
This game remains tied here in the 4th.
Boy. What the fuck? CJ, this is exactly how you beat me last time, bro. The exact same way. I'm done with this game, bro.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do? And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the
I
other
won
team
the
gets
toss.
a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score,
bro, I should have won. I should have blew you out, State.
The kicks away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
State, we finna end this bitch in a tie. State, we finna end the bitch in the tie.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game.
We're finna end the bitch in the tie,
Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Here's Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I ain't want to let my boy Bridgewater get rid of the ball.
It's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points.
Oh, what am I doing, bro? I didn't even...
Intercepted.
Oh, fucking God, bro.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard
Good game,
line.
Stace. I didn't even see you right there.
Mistake here at OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception
Good
like
game,
that in
nigga.
overtime,
Good game.
you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not
they
sure the
wild,
analytics
I
on
didn't
it.
see that
So that's
nigga right
Marvin,
there.
our statistician, to
Good
bring that
game,
down
bro.
for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost
Good
yourself the
damn
game.
game. Derrick Henry, your slow ass should have cribbled the touchdown anyway.
First throw of overtime for Wentz. He's got Smith here. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. throwing his Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time.
Y'all know what he's running.
Just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot
Good game, State. They hold me with that pick.
Clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
An extra DB for the 49ers
they
now on third.
hold me with that pick. Look at game, though. Man, don't want to let a real nigga win.
From the gun, it's Wentz. That one complete. He finds Sharp.
Punt the ball,
good
State.
Tackle there right around the 30.
Because if you don't get this, I'm kicking the field goal.
But it also lead to a fourth
So
down.
punt the ball, bro. Quit being difficult. And then like you going for it. And a nigga.
A big call here in overtime.
Y'all know what's coming.
For it on fourth down.
Y'all know what's coming.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz.
I told you I know what's coming. Stapes, I know you, nigga. You so predictable, bro. I know what you was finna do, my nigga. CJ, I told you, bro. I play this shit so much, bro. I knew Stapes was finna make all them niggas bail out of there, and he was finna throw the hell to the running back. The Stapes, I know this, man.
I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately
this nigga must don't know who I am,
things and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. A first down carry for Henry. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
CJ, I'm a defensive coordinator, my nigga.
They'll keep it on the ground. Henry, he pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot.
I'm a defensive coordinator, my nigga.
In any yardage you game, there's really kind of gravy, and this just becomes...
I'm a defensive fucking coordinator, my nigga.
And a game winner in OT.
Stay, get off my motherfucking TV, boy.
Game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really
defensive fucking coordinator, State.
How much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the 49ers, the win will be number 11 for them on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for LA, it's a slip-up that could cost them as they drop now to 12-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Good game, though, Stapes. Teddy Bridgewater only got 80 passing yards, but you know what? We ain't worrying about it because Derrick Henry gonna go get you 140 with 2 big ones. Good game, though, Stapes. Good game, bro.